What's up, guys? So I realize, like, when I do, I don't know what's going on with the camera, but because I don't rewatch all my videos, just unless I find them particularly hilarious. So I think I need to lock the landscape, because when I, this is what Victoria was trying to tell me, but I didn't understand, because I'm just learning still. But, seems like when I go to landscape view for the camera, it doesn't go to landscape view or something. I don't know. It's kind of, I just need to look at it for a minute. But anyways, let's learn some Korean together, everybody. Lots of people in Busan who have been there for ages and they still can't fucking speak Korean or read it. Oh my god, it literally took me like an afternoon to learn the alphabet. And then you just start reading everything. It's really fun. It's so easy. What was that? King Sejong said, now everyone says King Sejong invented the language. Well, maybe he did. I'm pretty sure he had a lot of help. But he had the idea, so sure, that's fine. But was it even his, or did his advisors just be like, we should do this? And he's like, yep. I don't know. I don't know what the story is. So it's literally easier for me to read Korean than it is for me to read this Hanmin Jongum. To read that in English, which is just phonetic Korean. So it's pretty easy sounds. You can just read it like English. So you could start there. Just Han Min Jung. Jun. See? No, Jongum. So that's where it gets a little bit Jongum. See, I'm reading it wrong because it's in English. So now I know I'm looking at this, but I was reading the English. Okay, so the first little guy with the hat, that's an H. Huh. Okay? The line across, that's a like, I hate doing everything. And then this kind of like sideways L thing. Don't worry about the little circle. It's just a font. It doesn't mean anything, and it's not part of the language. As far as I know. I don't know. I could be totally wrong there. Oh, no, I am wrong. So that little circle there under the line in the middle, under the H, is actually just, it is a font, but it means ooh, I think, because this, the one below here, the second one, makes that, yeah, I think it's a line going. So the second one would be aw. The first one at the top would be oo. So Hunmin Jongum. Hun, yeah. Because see, when you read the English hun, it's not hun. It should be H-O-O-N. Hun. Then everybody could read it. So whoever did it, oh, sorry, my hands, just give me a second. I had to itch my arm. So everybody who's, like, they're trying to, see, when you translate information, when you try, on any level, you lose things. And here is a great example, you know? Because I thought it was just a stylistic thing. So I was reading this as hun instead of hun. Because I thought it was but it's actually oo. So it's not a great, because of the font, it's not great. So this is more traditional. And, well, there's a lot of different kinds of Korean writing. There's like, they do have like an equivalent to our cursive. And that's hard to read for me because, yeah, it's quite fancy. Just like it's hard to read cursive if you're learning English. Because you're like, what the fuck? Because it's a different alphabet. Kind of. Or it's just style. It's a totally different style. Anyways. So this will be better than that one. So, whoa, that's a big finger. Okay, that's tripping me out. Let's go back a little bit. All right. I'm about to roll a joint after I give you this little Korean lesson. So, battery too low. Okay, that's okay. Okay, just no flash. You don't need it. So this kind of like upside down hockey stick at the top is G, like G, G. It's very simple. And then this line with the little stick going up, which is what these little dots are trying to be, but like I said, okay? So that's go. So G, and this is an O sound. So go, And this is a J, ja. It's very similar to English. Ja. And then this is, because there's 2 sticks. If it's 1 stick, like, I don't know if you can see that, my finger's in the way, but if it was 1 stick, it would be aw. Like, aw, isn't she cute? Or, now because it's 2, ya. So, go, am I right? Yeah, yeah, yep. Yeah. So, go, what did I just say? Yeah. Go, ja. I've never heard that. Jaw. That's okay. Jaw, like your jaw on your face. You could say it very similar. They might understand you. Go jaw. Go jaw. Okay, it sounds good. When you do it just one at a time, it's okay. But you need to put it together because Korean's kind of a lyrical language. If you live in Busan, you might not agree with that. But just talk to some people from Seoul and they sound extremely different. It's like everybody's a soldier in Busan, and they're like, "Ya shipsekia, baya shipsekia," like that. So go ja, and then what's going on here now? See, it's I don't know. Oh my god, that was so Korean. Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever done that, as far as I can remember. Very quickly, Koreans, they go, yeah, they turn into like, I don't know. I always think of it as a snake sometimes. They go, and I'm just like, whoa, or what is that? Like a spitting reptile of some kind. That they go, when they're like, they do it for a lot of different reasons, but for example, if they drink like really good soju, they go, or they make like exaggerated delicious sounds, like a Coca-Cola commercial. But they do it just to show that whatever they just did was good. It's just a form of communication outside of spoken language. It's similar to like a vocal gesture, kind of. But they use it for a bunch of different situations. But when like something's confusing or just like, what the fuck, they go like this or something like that. Okay, so go ja. This part confuses me. So that should be huh. But there's these little things, and so huh. See, what is that? Well, I don't know the names exactly of all the characters just because I was lazy, and Veronica tried to teach me, but I was just too drunk all the time. So I gotta skip that because I don't understand it. Anyway, let's go to something easy. This square is simply an M. Ma. This stick is simply an E as a long E vowel sound. Me. So, and then this again is the N. It almost looks like, well, it looks like an L, but it's an N sound. And then this is E again. It's pretty simple, right? So like, it's super simple. So you have a consonant and then a vowel, and they have way more syllables than English. So you don't have to remember like what A and U sounds like together, and then O and U, and then I and E and I, and you know, all those things that, and they all sound different in different words, and it's because English is an amalgamation of languages over time. English adopts from things and does a bunch of stuff. But Korean was always spoken in Korea, but they were getting invaded so much they didn't have time to develop a fucking alphabet. Because the ancient Japanese and Chinese were like, well, there's an easy target. And the Koreans were like, you know what, we're going to build turtle ships and just tell you guys to fuck off for a bit. And I mean, it worked for a little while, but not nearly long enough. Anyways, so here we have, well, maybe I'll not use my giant fat finger. Use a key. Is that, no, that doesn't, that's not really any better. Okay, I'll just go like this. So then, yeah, so again, M-E, me, like me is hungry, or something. Okay, and then N-E, ni, me nira. This is a tough one for foreigners. This Robot 2, as I call it, Robot 2, it's just, I think the name for it is, see, it's hard for me to pronounce. Hold on, I have to really think about it where my tongue is. You have to think about where your tongue is on your teeth and your lips and the top of your mouth, and this is how you learn language, right? I use it mostly for English, but at this moment I'm using it for Korean. So it's like or something. It's hard. It's kind of like rolling a Spanish. I don't know. Kind of close. Liat. I don't know. Like this is called Giat. I'm pretty sure Giat. I just know the sounds more. So Minira. Not sure what that means. Mini. Minina. So I don't know. So that's the other confusing thing. Korean meshes a lot of English in there. So I don't know if it's a Korean word that's Konglish, which is Korean English, like beachy or sexy. They use sexy. They use English words for really important things, like sex. Like I've asked a few Koreans, like, how do you say sex in Korean? And they all go sexy. Like, yeah, but surely there's a Korean word for like the most dope thing on earth. And they just, so that's like a little bit of cultural appropriation or trying to be Western, or there's a lot of things. So then here, okay, let's see how fast I can read here. Nigyanaro. Oh, that's a confusing one. I think that will be silent. Right? Oh, sorry. Fat finger issues. I must have a skinny key somewhere. Fat guy, no skinny keys. Sorry. So I think that this is an S. Like this is saw over here. But I think here it has to be silent. So this is probably, but then why wouldn't it just be boo by itself? Why would you put that there? Could just be spelling. Like English has so much spelling. So nigyanaro boo me. So this kind of like H with the middle bit outside is eh. Like, yeah, eh. Not like a, like eh. And then there's, or is that yeah? Ah, see, I need to get better. Oh, fuck, this one's the worst. Oh, and then this is, it appears Japanese to me, but it could be Chinese, I'm not certain. I mean, no, I think it's Chinese, actually. Yeah, it's Chinese, I'm pretty sure. And then this is bya. So, oh, okay. So they also have double consonants. Okay, where am I pointing? Sorry. So this kind of like, it looks like a B. It does. And it is a B sound. So it's very interesting how two languages that are very, very different, way apart. And before English was really introduced on a large scale, they might have like known of English people, but anyways. But they were probably just like, fuck, those guys are weird. And they were right. They were super right. So this is a B. So double B is like, you just basically say it with more force. It's the same sound, but it's just like, instead of ba, it'd be like ba or something. So byeon. You say it just with more echo or force. Byeon, yeah, byeon, yeah. I think byeon, han. This is the hardest one for me. Actually, there's a couple tricky ones. This is like pronounced, I think, ui, like that. Ui, ui. Oh, I think that's actually the best I've ever said it. Ui. So if that's really off, then I apologize. So this backwards F is like a K. It's a K sound. No. Yes, it is. So that's hard to do. So now you got to put a K sound with a ui. So kui. You probably get away with that pronunciation, but I don't know. And then this is what? Who? See, again, they have these weird little stylistic things. So very quickly. Oops, sorry. Nothing's very quickly with me. Oh, okay. I'll cut it off after this one. And we'll do a Korean lesson with the rest of it later. And see, look, all we've done is read 1, 2, 3 lines. And this is kind of like a little 15-minute Korean lesson. Now, you could do it in order. Maybe I'll make Korean videos. How to learn Korean from a Western dude's point of view. That would be useful for a lot of people, I believe. What do you think about that? Anyway, so let's see how we can read it here. 니가 나로 붐에 변한 후? No idea what any of it means, but as long as you can read it, then you just have to learn vocabulary, which I'm going to work on. But I'm learning Japanese right now. Okay. See, that must be go, because everything has to have, if it doesn't have a vowel, it needs to have a circle, which is like ing almost. Ming. Yeah, ing. G. Ming. Am I right here? G. I think so. Yeah. Mingo. Yeah, that sounds right. Mingo no ri. No, Mingo no ni sa. Rum. Perhaps. Madahi. What? I've never seen a double one of them. But they're silent if they're in that position. I believe. But no. A double? Well, because if this was a single, then this would simply be ya. Oh, ya. Yeah, this is me, ya. Because there's a double there, it's confusing me. So, it would either sound like... How would you do that? Double... I think it's silent. Ya, ya, su, bing. So, very quickly again. Mingo no... Sorry, mingo... If you don't get the rhythm, it's hard. Just like any language. You need the rhythm, right? You don't want to be reading like, the dog is like black or something. So, mingo no ni sarum. Saram means person. This is confusing me the way. So again, mingo no ni sarum. I'm gonna go with sarum. Mada he. I think he ya subing. Some of those words together sound familiar. But together, I don't know what they mean at all. So far, I don't know anything. I can read it, but I don't have any frame of reference because my vocabulary is poor, unless I'm saying stuff like jotbop or shibosekiya, shipsekiya. 뭐? 문제 있어, 십새끼야. 보지 마. 보지 마라고. 미친놈? 젖밥 새끼야. 가라고, 십새끼야. That was pretty good. Okay, there was a lot of bad words. So if you don't like bad words in your Korean, get used to it or don't watch this channel. So this would be like a period almost, like yut. I think this is yut. Yeah. Yotbinagya serosu. Okay, mo. No, it's not mu, it's mo. Okay, I don't know what any of these words mean. Moya. Whoa. I think that's how you'd say that. What the fuck? Jung, double G. See, that's definitely G. Jung Lu. So far, I have no idea what any of these words mean. We're almost... No, this is actually a lot. Let's just keep going. Watch it in parts. Sorry. I was more like looking at the actual cup than looking at... Okay. So here we have... Fuck this thing. We have... Oh, my hands are dirty from using the yard work stuff. Let's use this one. No mi ha ni ra ne I ru. This is very common, this ru. It just kind of ends words from what I understand. I'm not sure if the meaning is anything other than kind of like a essentially a suffix, you know? an ending to the end of a sentence, I believe. When people were teaching me Korean for all this time, like, you know, you learn it, and people are like, you can't speak. I'm like, well, nobody just told me that was a suffix. You know, they just told me, like, well, that's, you know, something. And you're just like, all right, well, it's not very helpful. But whatever, they tried. What did I just read? nomihanida. Yeah, that's probably how it goes. nomihanira. That's how they talk. So if you get the flow, that's important in Korean. Pronunciation is extremely important in Korean. They don't have the best patience for like trying to understand you. Some people do, but generally no. I'm mostly talking about old taxi drivers. nomihanira. Hani. Hanu means sky, and it's also a very beautiful name. Hanu. If I have a daughter, I think I'm going to name her that. Fuck a middle name in Korean. I'll just give her a first Korean name. Why not? Hanu, like, Sujong is nice. I think it means purity or river or diamond or something like this. All of them or something. And one of my buddies used to date a girl named Sunsu, which means like purity or something. But then she started dating Jeff, which is just the opposite of purity. He's pretty fucking funny, though. He's a Flames fan from PEI, and it's fucking confusing. But whatever. We just had so many arguments about hockey. That's what we do. We'd meet every Tuesday. Tuesday night was like our night. And we meet usually in Samyeon. Just be totally interesting human beings and make a lot of weird decisions, but always just murdering each other on hockey. Because at the time, the Canucks were clearly better than Calgary, but he couldn't really accept it, and he probably to this day doesn't believe it. I can hear him now. Go down to the car and get the fucking hockey book, eh? He kind of needs the car part, yeah. Bar, car. That's how he talks. Because he's from the fucking island. That's okay. nomihanira. Nay. Nay. I am, or something. Like nay is yes. But it's together with a word. See, by the way, this is super important. Korean is not read from top to bottom. It's read from left to right, like English. So this is just the style of this cup, which is making it even more difficult. Because it's hard for me to tell which parts go together. That's why I keep repeating it, right? Because there would be a space, but just by the way that this is being structured, it's making it difficult. But that's okay, because I'm doing fairly well. So, nomihanira. That's how that would go, I think. Nay. And then they're going to go like that. So they take a lot of pauses. They go like, 나는, like, I am. 나는. And then people go, yep, you're talking about yourself. You know? It means like, I am, right? I think I just said that. They go like this. Jinja. That's how they start a lot of fucking conversations. Jinja means like, for fuck's sake, but like really polite. Like, oh my god. It means oh my god. Like, jinja. Fuck it. You drop something on your foot. Well, you probably say shiboseki or something. Jopopseki. Bojiseki. You can just put seki on anything. Deijiseki. I mean, it's pretty cool. Oh, I'm running out of bats here. Alright. Alright. Let me finish this. nomihanira. Nei. Neiru. Okay, those would go together. Neiru. Huya. I don't know. Still don't know any of the words. Can read them. I'm going to go with this quickly because I'm running out of battery. Muchumne je. Yay. Is that a yay? Je. Yay. But that's a weird one. B-D-E. Buddha. Duh. Buddha. Duh. Okay. But is it like that? Buddha. Duh. 싫어 펴디 싫어? I don't want. Ah, finally. 싫어. I have had many women say that to me. 싫어 펴디. I can't read it. Okay, I gotta keep going because I'm running out here. What? Okay, I'm gonna charge it up. There's too much. 25-minute Korean lesson with top to bottom writing in a very difficult to read font for me, in a language that I don't even fully understand. And I just kind of, I'll come back and do it a little bit. Oh, you can do. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, so usually, again, it should be left to right. It should be clearer than that because the just normal font is super clear. Like this knee at the top here. Like, where's my finger? Like, this is super clear. That's how all of them are. But these little nicks and knocks, I don't know what they are.